Good day and welcome back to another stream. I'm Myao Palakisu, and today, this week I've done Drop Candy. Drop Candy is the latest original song by Left of Darkness, and it's great, I love it. It's a fun song. I think it's the latest. As far as I know, it's the latest. I haven't seen any of the songs pop up. But then again, regardless. Yamado's latest original song, Drop Candy, very nice. It's just a very interesting song. It's fun to sing along to. Don't know if I'll necessarily say it's a fun song per se, but I enjoy listening to it, so. But yes, Drop Candy, it's very much lots of songs tend to be more on the edgy tuning sort of side. Her first two, Dark Breath and Ian Drehen, I think that's how I say it, are more on the image song side of things, very much I'm an evil overlord, I'm going to take over the world sort of vibe, Slap of Darkness. That's her brand of tuning. Whereas this one is more, it's a thinly veiled sweet metaphor. You can guess what the sweets are metaphor for. They're what they always are. So yeah. Oh, I will say, that's related to the song itself, but the thumbnail for this video, I'm really happy with how it turned out this time. You'll probably noticed that I'm changed up the thumbnail format a couple times. Obviously back when I was still just Penguin, that I started with more basic thumbnails, and I started thinking, I could do more interesting things, recreating the album covers, but with me, and Toki Pona imagery, and then when I went to 3D, obviously, I had that, really, presenting pose, which I just slapped the album cover on, and but now I'm back doing slightly more complex things, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Like I remember last week for the RRR thumbnail, or MM thumbnail, I suppose. I spent ages cutting out the mask, those, and just doing that to have that effect. This week I did a whole new pose. I generally do new poses when I do some nails because it's just easier, but aside from that, I did a little bit of painting on the head, a little bit of crack effect, spent a little bit of time getting the Toki Pona, I've actually extended the album, base album text just a little bit, not a lot, but just a little bit, but yeah, and obviously did the funny shapes and everything, but yeah, I spent, honestly, I'm spending more time on the thumbnails, and it's fun, and making thumbnails which sort of imitate the album covers is just fun, especially with that sort of style, and yeah, it was just fun. I actually still have every thumbnail I've made, not deleted it. It was nice to look at them whenever I save them. But anyway, that's. Speaking of the thumbnail, again, you can see just relevant stuff, like the sort of drool and heart eyes and the sort of divvy and the marionette. It's all that sort of out of your mind sort of imagery that you get, as well as literal mind break with a cracked, dripping candy. It's all cohesive, seeming very much together. But yeah. Oh, I actually haven't introduced Lapras. I usually introduce Lapras, not introduce the artist or anime, but usually artist. For anyone who doesn't know them, Lapras Darkness, she's the singer of the song. That's Darkness with 3 S's, which you can see in the description. But she is the leader of Hololive 6th generation Palakisu, or Palakisu. It is a pun because X is obviously 10. So looking, but it's X. It sounds like 6 and X because she's like the Hololive 6th generation is like the 6th Japanese generation, but like if you include like the ID gens and the English gens that came, so that's Miss Council, Holo Hobo and Hololive and Holomo, as they're now called. I don't occasionally call them Hololive because it's funny, but they all have homes now, don't really fit. Area 15, that makes them the 10th generation of the female Hololive generations, which is like nice pun, and also a bat and an X is, just generally very truly imagery for the secret society Holoxu. So yeah. And also, as a side note, Holo Break is definitely Holox Break, or Holoxu Break, because there's an X, and I know that X in this sort of stuff is usually silent, Spy Family, Hunter x, but like, in this particular situation, you cannot have a game focusing around Holoxu and not have it, and have the X be silent. That's not how it works, can you? But anyway, Lapras, as I mentioned, is the leader, quote-unquote, of Hololive 6th generation. She's actually, if you didn't realise from her name, she's based off of that place's demon. Obviously being a being who knows everything now, and therefore is able to use the information from now to learn, to figure out, to calculate everything that happened in the past and in the future, and will happen in the future by cause and effect and, that sort of stuff. Obviously, Laplace's demon is purely theoretical, and of course is made obsolete by randomness, by quantum randomness. What's it? There's a specific term, particle physics stuff. Randomness, specifically random particles, make Laplace's demon obsolete, and this is reflected in the character designs of Lapras and in Hacker Spales, in Bachan of Hololive English, who is Chaos, just Chaos, no title, just Chaos. Bay has a key, and Lapras has a lock, and her law is actually sealed, which is why she's not God. It's because she's been sealed by Chaos. Anyway, yeah. That is great. I love all the products and all of their originals. QAD was super cute. Chloe's short originals, which I've done one of? At least one of. I think I've only done Love You. Love You? Yes, Love You. And I will hurt you. All of them are fun, and newer ones are fun too, though it's a shame that she stopped doing short originals every however often. Look, it was monthly. No wonder she stopped doing that, because that's a lot of stuff. And it will only have like 3. Obviously, I tend to watch the more cool songs and cute, but her 2 cute songs are cute, and her 1 cool song is cool. And Lorene, she's got a much longer discography than her genmates, except for Chloe maybe. But she's got an EP, and I have been listening to her stuff a lot, and kind of want to translate one of her things. I've been listening to Tori, or Tori to me treat. Tori, but yeah, the thing is Pink, but also all of her stuff is great. I've tried to learn how to dance to Overd, because it was Pink. Not much more to say. Anyway, I've been about everything except Drop Candy. Drop Candy, Lapras, Defu. What's said? It's a song about candy drops, as a thinly veiled metaphor for substances that help with escapism, let's say. You know what, let's just get into it. I've rambled enough. I will say that this is a little rusty. I could have done a couple more go-throughs and edits and such. I'm mostly happy with it. I spent time with it, but I normally do like last second tracks, but you know. So, anyway, Rock Candy, Lapras, Darkness, Summer. Do I have everything? Yes. Leaping in air, more really with no. Leaping in pa, kala and lava. Me for the ala me, me tava ala, me really ala really, sorry, let's go through it one at a time. I mentioned earlier that this song, did I mention it? It sort of like goes into itself and interrupts itself, and it leads on to this very sort of flowing state, which is very nice. But as someone who's a mediocre singer like me, it's hard to go through it all at once, and also it's fast and has irregular rhythms and it's whack at times. Very fun, but kind of whack. In terms of singing it, very props to Lapras. But it means sometimes I go multiple paragraphs at a time. This I'll be going a phrase at a time. Anyway, as usual, you can see on your left, English translation. Again, this is what I didn't do myself, so oh well. But yes, feeling like I'm dead, I'm like a corpse, running the virus, my head hurts, I can't move the agony. Hey, I don't know who I am, hey, I can't escape anymore, I can't stop the drop candy. Let's start off simple. Me feeling Molly. I feeling feel Molly dead. I feel dead. Very simple. Now I could have like extended. I've not said I feel like a dead person or anything like that. I've simply said mi feeling morning. I feel dead. I am feeling dead. I am feeling the dead. I am feeling defying the dead. Regardless, you feel I'm dead. That sort of is not terribly obfuscated. Don't actually know how to pronounce that word. It's clear what it means. Second line, relay Fielum should have been practicing. Relay Fielum. So the values wants of the world, or rather wants of the body, physical wants. So Fielum is like body and relay is desire. So relay Fielum is like desire, physical desire. Bodily desires even, which I think gets across the idea of worldly desires, because worldly desires are generally like, when someone says a worldly desire, they mean it's not just a physical thing, it's a thing desired by your body, like hunger, and thirst, and lust, and to a similar degree, love and human connection, but that's I'm no ascetic, so don't quote me on that. But I think it gets the desires of the body is conveyed by relation. Li, so here the Li in this case indicates that relation is the subject. Li pilin pakala, pilin even feeling, so feeling pakala is break or broken, so they give feeling, but specifically give the feeling of hurt. Pakala is often used to mean not just physical but emotional breakage, so feeling pakala is outrage, so it hurts me, my head flowers. Head so me, my head. Misona ala emi, misona ala, so sona is knowledge, ala is negative, so me, sona ala, I know not emi, I don't know me, I don't know who I am. Could also ask, mili seme, which would mean I am who, or me, Milian Shemi, I am, which is more specifically, what is the person I am. Mitaba Allah, Mitaba Allah is I move not. I'm not moving. Maybe Kunstapa can, which would be I cannot move rather than I'm not moving. Does that fit? No. Me peeling Molly really feel yellow. Peeling Kala Ella me. Me funa ala me. Me katina me. Kala really. Yeah, that more or less fits if I'm singing it properly. Me funa ala me. Me kantaba ala. Me peeling ala really. Yeah, that works. So I don't have the possibility of moving, more than just I'm not moving. That's better. Mi pini ala, so again, ala is negative, so mi pini ala is I. Pini is stop or past tense, so I cannot stop. Really, I cannot stop. I don't stop. Really, sweet is sweet. This is a word I'll be using a lot because it can mean something that's sweet, and also something. It can either be a sweet or something that is sweet. A lily, small. I cannot stop the small sweet. Lots of ways I could translate rock candy, the sweet the round sweet. or the 3 Kiren, the hard suite. I went with the 3 Lily, the small suite. Because of those things, I feel like the size, like that little guy, is the most evocative. In terms of if I could describe a drop candy. So they don't work. Na sabili suri ni puna pilin to na pianwan mi really emute kama Hello ni suri mi pakala. God, I love the flow of this song. Anyway, so vaguely sweet. I translated the vaguely as NASA, which is usually like strange or weird. I wasn't really how to say vaguely, or unclear, or cause like sweet need is usually for really sweet. It's literally sweet desire. That's it. The vaguely part is I'm not terribly happy, but I'm not really sure what to do otherwise. Because again, can't really do much different. Cause like really, I'm just gonna swap NASA with Lily for vaguely. Cause I just realised I'm a damn fool. I'm taking a translation course and this is why I'm taking a translation course, because it's reminding me to make sure to double check the meaning of stuff, and vaguely as in the vague feeling. You goddamn doofus. You are vaguely feeling it. Lily, slight feeling. Glad I caught it. Yeah, as I should have said, I'm taking a translation course, and it's like, make sure to double check meanings if stuff doesn't make sense. I can't translate them, and it's good to double check what things mean. Vaguely, in this case, is not vague as in undefined, but vague as in faint. You fucking nut. You goddamn blocker tongue film. Anyway, Lily, you really should. Vaguely sweet need. Ni Pona, ni is this or that, so ni Pona, it's good. It's fine, it's good, don't worry about it. Pilin Pona Pan Wan. So, Pilin, feeling, Pona, good. Pan is like bread, or something. Wan is like single. So, the single, good bread. As I'm describing a grain of happiness. Could also say muku, but pan is shorter. It's to get across the idea of not a lot, a small amount. Could also use like kili or something to like describe seed, but pan is probably more evocative. Me really mute. I want more. Mute is more. For me really mute. I want more. It's very straightforward. Kamatello, nearly sewing. So melting part is hard because it's again of course the feeling of melting, but not like the feeling of melting, but like the feeling of melting. You get me? It's not like I'm. The song is saying that the speaker feels that they're melting, rather than the song trying to make the person feel that the listener feel like they're melting. So like, kinda, but a little difficult. But I decided on Kamatelum become liquid. Because I mean, there's lots of ways you could interpret the melting. Like, is it what part of the body of the mind? But like, how do you feel like? Is it more the slowness, the wetness? Do you feel like you're falling apart? Lots of things. Or maybe it's just as a physical description of the drop candy physically melting away. Hard to say, but I'm just saying Kamatello. Nearly sweet, it is sweet. It tastes like honey. There's, I can't say like, sweet pee-pee. It's just pee-pee, right? Yes, pee-pee. Never use pee-pee. Sweet pee-pee is like the sweet insect, or the insective sweet, which are usually, honey, or the yellow sweet yellow, which would be the yellow sweet, or something like that, the flower sweet. Lots of used to describe honey in a flowery manner, but I'm just using sweet for brevity. Me pakala. I'm broken. That part's very simple as well. Me pakala. Me sweet, feeling any. A fire of sweet, time on me sweet. Me really any. Time on me sweet, not me. Come on time, so keep me up, keep in the eye. I like the chorus. And especially, I'll get to it. But, me really sweet. Now you'll notice that a lot of the times I'll be, instead of saying, sweet, I'll sweet. Like normally I'm saying sweet, and sorry. Like, cutting out the middle sorry. Sweet instead of sorry, and sweet. Just stuff with the rhythm. So me really sweet. I want sweet. I could also say me really sweet, but again, fitting with the rhythm. Feeling any is literally I feel it. Or rather feel it. Me really sweet. Me feeling any, or feeling any. In the English translation I provided, it's unclear who is feeling it, so I'm leaving it ambiguous who's feeling it here as well. Apenya or sweet on Apenya is like shame or guilt, so literally shame. And I'm using Osari rather than Nasa. Nasa is not what you normally use for crazy or strange. I'm using Nasa here, which is more magic and mystical. Because Nasa doesn't rhyme with Shireen. That's it, that's the reason. But Usari does, even though Nasa would both fit better rhythmically and be more accurate in terms of the literal meaning. I'd be losing out this rhyme, and I kinda do really want the rhyme, so I'm keeping the rhyme. And then falling into a high flow, Taramushi, towards fun. So high in this case is obviously a high, not falling high, a high, just to say, into a what's it called? A state. I could so towards fun, but could also use Taranasa towards strangeness. Along. It's also to rhyme with any though, so it's fine enough as it is. That's what I want it falling into pleasure select. Me really any Taramusi Lonni. So I use Lonni, which is literally at here. But I'm using it as a sort of version of Lon Temponi, which would be at this time. But Lonni gets it across good enough, so who cares. Anyway, Taramusi is again falling into the fun, or rather the pleasure. Me really any, I want it. Listen to students there. Camelon Tempon, Pimia P, Pini Ala. So Kama is again become or come, so coming or arriving, not coming like that, arriving at the Temple Pimia, the black time, which is to say night, Pini Ala, the night of Pini Ala. Pini is end, so Pini Ala is the non-stop night. Listen to students there. Every time coming human on me, we're gonna offer feeling nothing. Only me carry from a monster, you need to look at Allah, Tava Pelin Koyaki. So yeah, second part of the chorus. So Muti Sweet Sweet is again literally more sweet sweet. Some Yume Lonni. Yume is the same in Japanese as a dream, so Sama Yume Lonni. In the dream located here, or located now, as it were. Pona Usami, so you'll also notice that I usually have an apostrophe on the second farming. That's again to keep it flowing nice. Oh, and before I forget to say, I really like the last because that allows me to go like the original, which is fun. But yes. Mutu sweet, yeah, Sama Yume Lonni. Sama is akin to, or like, or sibling, but in this case it's akin to. So, Sama Yume is dreamlike Lonni, dreamlike here, or dreamlike now. Pona is sweet. Again, I'm using Pona as fine, because it's not quite fine. It would be more like meadow, or whatever medium is better. One of those two. But, obviously it's Superman, so obviously I'm gonna be... What am I talking about? Not super... I've been looking at too much new Superman, whatever it's called. Makeup, Bozo. Pour out of it's fine. Close enough. Feel the flow, feeling NASA, feel the... I'm related to flow as gnashing, because gnashing is sort of like, journey or path. So, feeling gnashing is to feel the path, feel the journey. Of course, flow in this case is the flow, everyone's flow, or the flow of the rooms. So, I guess cross, more or less. Could also, you see, I think nothing, anyway, bitter kiss. Here, there are two ways you can take it. Obviously, the kiss is of a food is the drop handing, so that's physically touching lips. Kissing as euphemism for eating, but it's also kiss as in a symbolic of love. Bitter kiss is a bitter love, bittersweet love, like chocolate. So yeah, but I decided to go more with an Ike, which is the love part, more than Uta Ike, other than love, so other than Ike is bad love instead of bad mouth, because I personally felt like some dichotomy between it being a very sweet thing and it being better is more important. Lisa Monster, it is like a monster. You don't need to tell me that monster is a monster. Nearly Muti Allah, it is not a lot. So Muti is, again, if you remember, it's more or a lot. So it nearly Muti Allah, it is not a lot. Tara Pilin Koyaki. Towards Pilin Koyaki, goes like clay or mud in this case, it's specifically Koyaki. Yaki is gross, so into the feeling of muddy sadness and yuck. Yeah. Pona Allah, into Allah, looking nasa. Leaping in a can't put on popimia, yeah. Me in a yan Allah. So, Pona Allah, Ante Allah. Can't be satisfied, can't change anymore. Pona Allah, not good. Ante Allah, not change. Ante is strange, so Ante Allah. The satisfied is hard to quantify because obviously there is no good. I could also say really ale. So it would be unending desire. Actually, I think that sounds better, because this is not good, but it's not like really about the goodness, it's about the not getting enough, so really Allah, anti-Allah, and it still keeps the sort of format, because Ale and Allah are just similar, and that's fun. But anyway, the looking NASA, looking is again seeing, so looking NASA, strange sight, just ordered a version, leaping EKP tempo premiere. So, it is Pilin EK, it is bad feeling, not necessarily, obviously hurt of more easily Pilin Pakala, but here it's Pilin EKP tempo premiere, feeling bad of the night, feeling the agony night. Could also sum up tempo premiere, but that's too long. Me Pilin Yan Allah. Is me Pilin, so I feel Yan is person, so Yan Allah is I don't feel like a person, I don't feel human. Nothing too strange here, except for I was thinking about specifying human, but Yan is good enough. Me really na sasumi nippon appealing ko na palan. Me really am taping taloni lis na sa mi pakala. So this part is mostly the same. I'm gonna switch out to the NASA for Lily once again. Me Lily Ni Suvi, Ni Pona, this is mostly the same, the same small word of happiness, melted, taste distorted. Actually, here, small difference. Before it was Kamatello, it's becoming liquid. Here it's Punitello, it has become liquid. Or was in the past liquid. But become liquid. Future liquid, past liquid. And also, me relay is like, obviously it's I want, but me relay is also used as a polite, please. It's like, me relay, you're saying, I would like you to, could you, it's not saying, I need this, it's more implied, that's how generally, is like a command, me relay is, it would be great if you did, so me relay, vaguely honey, around, nothing to students there, and me pakala, again, it's what I've already mentioned. I broke. Me pakala. You sweet, sweet, feeling ala. You so sweet, tara missy. Me really and me tara missy. It can come on the temple period, peeping ala. So, some things are, most things are the same, some things are different. That's why things which are the same, really same, pilling Allah. So before it was pilling Lonnie, because it was I'm feeling it now, I'm feeling it right here, right now. Now it's pilling Allah. Before you were feeling it, now I'm not feeling nothing. Pilling Allah. Sorry. Each, it's closed as different. Here it's closed, so ni, sorry. This is actually where I first decided to not exclusively use sorry. Slap, sorry. Not that. Just for better clarification. But yeah, Tara, missing, and same thing. Me really any Tara music EK. Before what's the phrasing? Me really any Tara music lonely. I want it. The sweetness. Here it's I want it. Tara music EK instead of Taramusi lonely. It's less I want it now, it's I want it badly, I want it painfully. The fall, I'm going towards it, and it sucks. It bites, man. And coming to non-stop night is the same. Cause, there's a song, it progressively gets worse, cause addiction, and overdose, because as the song progresses, it's like I feel great, I'm abandoning my worldly drives for this high, and now it's I'm feeling numb, I'm no longer feeling it. When I have this drop candy, it hurts. Wait, wrong bit. So next part, more sweets, that's same. Like a dream already, Sama Yume Loni, that's same. Product Usuri Usuri, that's same. Pilin Nafa, that's same. Most of this is the same as well. Ulinike, Nishama Monster, Nili Mute Anna, that's the same. Last two lines, or we get to the funky bit, the fun bit. Mi really Reka Mayaki. So I want to escape this muddy world. So before it was I'm what was the phrasing? Muddy Mine, wasn't it? That's it. Dropping into Muddy Sorrow. But here it's I want to escape this muddy world. Me, really, Rekka and Mayaki. So I want Rekka. I want to abandon Mayaki. Rekka is like abandon, get rid of. Yaki. The world that is Yaki. The muddy world. Final part. This part I actually had quite a bit of fun brainstorming over lunch, which is probably not the time you want to be brainstorming how to translate vomit succinctly as a compound noun, as a two sides of 3-3. So obviously 3-3 had to be in the middle. That's the way the song is formatted. How do I say vomit? Well, originally I had mi Pona 3-3 uta, which would be Pana 3-3 uta, sorry, which would be I mouse give 3-3, which is very evocative, but not quite, because obviously the giving is like, Pana is primarily about the act of giving someone something to somewhat or something else. Whereas, which isn't really what vomiting is. You're not giving it to the world, you're removing it from your body. So first, Rekka. Yaki. So it could either, the reason Yaki is because I originally had Rekka 3-3 yummy, which is obviously I vomited this. I got rid of the sweet yummy thing. Tried Yaki because I wanted to. This last line is meant to contrast the rest. Like if for Euphoria, you hit it, it slowly fades. You try again, and then you're vomiting it up, and it's gross and it's bad. So I wanted to really focus on the grossness of the last line, which is why I said Yaki instead of Yumi. It's less about the candy, it's more about the high tea, sweet candy. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, I'm gonna sing it back now, and then try to think of anything else. Anything else I can say about it. Repeating morally yellow, repeating color and lava, me sona ala me can ala me pini ala really ni pona pili na panwan me really muteka matalo ni shui me pakala me really shui pili any I tell you shui tava me shui me really any tava me shui not ni come on so tell me a pini ala me shui sama you me for not a sweet feeling nothing. On any case, ni sama musta, ni monster ala, atawa feeling koyaki. With Allah, into Allah, is looking nasa, ni feeling case, be temple, be maya, stay missing, yan Allah. Me really literally ni Pona feeling for now and pan me really empathic spiritual no ni na sa me pakala really sweet feeling ala ni sweet Can I miss you? Be really any time I miss you. It can come on temple, be pretty alive with me. Some of you may lonely, but not a free, feeling nothing. Only the case, leave some amusa, nearly look it alive. Me really look at my yakira. Cause we are free. Pink, love it. I've loved up so many parts of that song, but that's more or less how you sing it. More or less, if you ignore the mistakes. You can forgive the mistakes. But yeah, there's a lot about that song I love. Like, just the way it flows, line to line, the sort of vibe, that even the end of the, how it like sort of winds down, and how the last line was much slower. Hi, to sweet candy. Just really gets across the vibe, a very cohesive, very thematic song. Yeah, it's just a very good song, and I'd say I'm surprised that something Idol Company have a thinly veiled drug allegory song, but I mean, Polka has a song about killing yourself in the bathtub, so like, as much as they're not allowed to say a lot on stream, their songs are alright apparently. Maybe I should translate the bathtub song. That'll be interesting. Probably hard. Very evocative song. Anyway, that's Sweet Candy. Yeah. I've said my piece. Aside from that, I still am not set up. How I've got a little bit of progress, but that's a little bit. Still need to upgrade my PC and my desk and set up my booth. But I've got a little bit of soundproofing up, and don't know how effective it is, but it's up, and it looks pretty, so it's something. But yeah, that's that. But I'm hoping to sort it out this week, so I'll probably still be setting up the booth week after that, but fingers crossed, I'll be streaming more games, more folklore, that sort of stuff. So hopefully I'll be doing more, fingers crossed. But aside from that, that's mostly it, really. Oh yeah, and I forgot to. Oh yeah, and speaking of setting up my room, that's also why I forgot to tweet without getting curtains. That's specifically soundproofing. Got some soundproofing curtains for the doors of my room. I actually got some really fancy looking curtains which are on sale. They really look really nice, and of course they're soundproofing, which is great. But obviously soundproofing curtains are for like windows. You put them on a window to reduce airplane noise and that sort of stuff. How effective are they outdoors? Remains to be seen. I've not really stress tested them. But if you no longer hear microwave noises, they're working. But yeah, as I said, got a really nice pattern, so if nothing else, they look nice. But that's that. That's it. That stream. I've been rambling enough. Thank you for listening, and I think I forgot to upload last week's arm as well, so I'll be slapping them on after this stream. But that's it. Oh yeah, and I keep on forgetting to upload stuff to Tumblr, because I was planning on doing slapping stuff there as well. I'll be doing that. Have a good one. I'll be seeing you next stream, probably next week. Mutawa. Have a good one.